Anime does not need a complex story to be good. I don't know where we got this idea from. It's 2026 and I still can't believe we have to cover something like this. Anime is a media that originated in Japan, and over the years it's been cultivated into, over Western cultures and Eastern cultures, eventually being all around the world. That has made some people so delusional to the point where they start saying something like dead.
I don't know. A lot of times, I think some shows are really big because of the time it came out in. Because my question is like, do you think Dragon Ball Z would be as big as if it came out today? And I don't know, because I think niggas is automatically looking for a complex story today. So I don't think they would accept something so like kind of simple today, like just a guy getting stronger and just, yeah, like guy getting stronger with his friends, going like, well, damn, I don't know, so level is that. I don't know. Depends on how they would do it. Actually, I think it would still go get really big today. I just don't know how big.
Now, in this clip, we see Mark from RDC talking about how referring to Dragon Ball being such a simple story, which we'll get into that a little bit later, dude. But just because it's a simple story does not mean it's not as good as a complex story. Take two anime like JJK and Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, the newest movie, Infinity Castle, grossed over $500 million. Nigga, that's more than Superman numbers. Aniplex was putting up prime Ben Simmons, Steph Curry numbers, bruh. But we talking about simple stories won't do as good as complex stories. No offense to JJK, but JJK Zero didn't do as nearly as good as this. Saying that a simple story in today's day and age would not work when you have so many other complex stories is just such a false narrative, because most anime today are based on a simple concept. Oh, think about Luffy. The principle of One Piece is founded on the idea of just a pirate wanting to claim the ultimate treasure, to find the One Piece. Dragon Ball, its foundation is set on a guy wanting to be the strongest. Or even OG Dragon Ball, it's just a group of kids wanting to find the seven orbs to grant their wish. Like, these animes are based on the simplest concepts that, yes, do go deeper into the story, but it's mainly founded on a simple story. It doesn't need to be this complex. Okay, so he gonna do this, and this. That's just not true. Demon Slayer, probably one of the top 3 easiest shonens to follow along with in the new era. It's putting up more numbers than Superman. It's crazy. And you also got to think about the types of people that are consuming these. Yeah, teenagers and whatnot might not watch or whatnot. Let's be real, dude. It's primarily grown men. It's grown people, man. It's grown people, grown adults. Like your average day-to-day person, when they get off of work, they're not trying to follow along this hyper complex story. Okay, he gonna do this. Hey, wait, reverse technique. Okay, multiply negative. Like, dude, we're not trying to do all that, bro. We're just trying to see some cool stuff on the screen and get to the points. That's the easiest medium to digest nowadays. I think that's going over some people's head. Like, you can't tell me somebody doing a 9 to 5 is gonna want to turn on something hyper complex story versus just a simple, easy to follow along, good-hearted shonen MC, Yeah, I think Demon Slayer is a better anime for most people than JJK or any other anime with a complex system. Studies show the numbers are in reverse, bro. Simple stories get straight to the point and are easier to follow along with than a complex story, which suggests that the easier medium to digest is a simpler anime. Now, let's move on to Dragon Ball being a simple anime. Why they sorry, tweaking, boy.
Something doesn't have to have 10 out of 10 peak writing for it to be good. Dragon Ball, One Piece, 2 of the biggest anime of all time, but both of their stories are mid as hell compared to something like Attack.
Dragon Ball story is not mid. I'm tired of people saying that, and I told y'all that it's not fucking mid, bro. Is that it's only mid to us? Is because we know it so damn well. That's why. I'm just being real, dude. We just know it so well. Like, we know they did a freaking good job that we just know it so well. For a new nigga sitting there and watching Dragon Ball, I think the story is very good. Not gonna lie.
And I 1000% agree, bruh. Keep it 1000. Dragon Ball is literally only mid to us because we know it so well, which explains how it's not mid. It literally explains how it's not mid. It's such a good, memorable story that we just know it like the back of our hand. You know each saga, you know every event that happened in each saga battle, when happened, reverse like, bro, you know everything about it. You know all the little stuff. Does that make it a mid story? No. Is it a simple, easy to follow along story? I guess. One Piece is one of the greatest stories I've ever seen in my life. How was it mid? You take a simple concept of a pirate wanting to become the pirate king, and you turn it to this high in depth power system, high in depth story, world building. One Piece is literally known for its world building because it's the best world building in anime period. But no, both their stories are mid as hell. Dude, like, I genuinely get so tired of people saying Dragon Ball story is mid, bro. It's not mid. It's literally not mid. It's literally a timeless story that you know exactly what happens in every single moment. It's such a crazy statement for people to call Dragon Ball mid for that reason. Like I said in the beginning, man, the biggest anime of all time have some of the simplest stories you ever know to date. Don't need a complex power system or a whole bunch of plot twists, or even with my own manga, I try not to let the media influence my decisions on something as, oh, it's too simple or it's too straightforward. I just gotta trust my vision. And that's what so many others like Akira Toriyama, Kishimoto, Kubo, Oda, all of those who came before me. I'm gonna start preaching, boy. I'm gonna start preaching to your ass. Nah, man, but this is crazy, man. It's crazy. But I love y'all. And thank y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out.